rail to break
identify.
off. And Metrolink says it has detected similar problems with the other 56 cab cars purchased from Hyundai. No comment from Hyundai.
Hurricane Matthew is quickly approaching Jamaica and Haiti. This is video of the storm taken just a few hours ago from the International Space Station. Category 4 hurricane is being blamed for the killing of total of 4 people so far. 2 of them were fishermen out at sea. Now, Jamaica is experiencing heavy rain causing street flooding in some areas. And there's concern for mudslides. People are being urged to seek shelter. Dan Romero is tracking this powerful storm and joins us now with more because poor people of Haiti, they're living in tents right now.
As bad as it has been for the last few years, and now this comes in, and it's a strong winds, heavy rain. In fact, we're talking about 3 feet of rain coming down associated with Hurricane Matthew, which at the moment is a Category 4 hurricane. We're talking 140-mile-per-hour winds, and we know how strong these storms are when you can really clearly define the center, the eye of that storm. And as it tracks over the waters, they're picking up more strength towards Haiti, into the Bahamas, Cuba as well, all in that line of fire over the next few days. And with those strong winds out in that ocean, there's kind of on the warm side, so that means it's going to stay in that Category 4 for a while. Could very well kick up to 5 once again, but certainly 140-mile-per-hour winds already are pretty strong. So it moves through the ocean towards Haiti,
443 Khalifa, Coach Winston, 2093, 8943.
Now, for us on Southern California, we've got things pretty nice for a while. I'll tell you more about that with a 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit. Right now, Mark, it's all yours.
All right, Danny, thank you. Today marks the first day of Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. It's the year 5777 in the Hebrew calendar. Special services are being held throughout the Southland today and tomorrow. The holiday officially began at sundown last night. It signals the beginning of the High Holy Days. That's a 10-day period of contemplation and repentance, leading to Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement.
415151 Ventura.
In the race to the White House, Hillary Clinton is hitting Donald Trump with a New York Times report that he may have avoided paying federal income tax for nearly 20 years. That's according to the partial 1995 tax return. Trump filed a nearly $1 billion loss following the collapse of his Atlantic City casinos, his airline, and the purchase of a New York's Plaza Hotel. On the campaign trail today, the candidates had their own take on the controversy.
Now, he says that he's the one who can fix things, but that is like letting the fox guard the hen house.
The news media is now obsessed with an alleged tax filing from the 1990s at the end of one of the most brutal economic downturns in our country's history.
Today, the New York Attorney General ordered the Trump Foundation to cease and desist from collecting donations in that state after reports the organization had not submitted to routine audits mandated by the state. Trump dismisses the order as partisan. And the vice presidential candidates face off in their first debate tomorrow night. It's Tim Kaine versus Mike Pence here on ABC7 at 6 p.m. That's followed by Dancing with the Stars at 8, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy at 9 and 9:30, and then complete debate coverage and all the day's headlines on Eyewitness News at 10 and 11, then Jimmy Kimmel Live at 11:35.
There's another debate this week. This Wednesday, the 2 candidates for U.S. Senate from California, Kamala Harris and Loretta Sanchez, will debate live right here on ABC7. The debate is organized by the Pat Brown Institute and the League of Women Voters of California. You can watch it live on Wednesday at 7 p.m. here on ABC7 or with the free ABC7 app. You can also send us questions you want the candidates to answer. Just type it out, send it to us on social media with a hashtag ABC7 Eyewitness, or send us a short video of your question. Please keep it to 30 seconds or less.
A jury is finally seated in the high-profile case of a father accused of leaving his toddler to die in a car.
Join me down here in the
2 police department employees facing serious scrutiny today after one of their daughters is found dead in the car in the department parking lot.
And talk about being in the right place at the right time. A freelance photographer earns the title of hero and catches it all on camera.
And the flu shot may not be one size fits all when it comes to protecting all of us. Best bet to make sure your family is protected. Next.
Wednesday, a historic matchup in the race for California's first open Senate seat in 25 years. Kamala Harris, Loretta Sanchez. ABC7 presents the California U.S. Senatorial Debate, Wednesday at 7 on ABC7. From the executive
Verifying it is code 3.
You get 5 days.
For each case?
You've got a team.
They'll turn hope into freedom.
I didn't kill him. I just need a chance.
I think he's innocent.
Conviction premieres tonight, 10/9 Central on ABC.
My name's Steve Dunwoody, and I'm an
Riser
Iraq veteran.
for an ADW
Prop 61 will not
on
hurt vets,
appeal,
but will
Westbound
help all
Afton from El
Californians
Centro.
by lowering drug prices. That's why the drug companies are
Suspect
spending
is left
$100 million to defeat
18611
it.
Park
Don't be
Street.
fooled. Join
Code
vote
2
vets and voting yes
3151
on
or
Prop 61.
1063 West Valley,
Diamonds, the
Hanada.
Jewelry Exchange has thousands of GIA diamonds, all with a low price guarantee. 1 carat certified
Alright,
for
18
$19.90,
copy,
2 carat $59.90. Certified engagement rings $29.90, 2 carat rings and studs are $39.90. Buy direct, the Jewelry Exchange in Tustin.
My name's Steve Dunwoody, and I'm an Iraq veteran. Prop 61 will
Full
not hurt
ADW
vets,
suspect
but will help all
2619 north of the
Californians
Aurora.
by lowering
Go
drug
to
prices.
incident
That's why the
3163
drug
RD
companies are spending
1137.
$100 million
The blue
to
pickup
defeat
truck, no
it.
place.
Don't be fooled. Join vote vets and voting yes on Prop 61.
Our champion has 10 wins. Will these challengers be able to stop him?
Let's make it a true daily double.
Yes, I got this.
1810
Tonight at
station.
7 from ABC 7.
218 station.
I was in Fallujah.
620, correction, unknown unit code 6 with the suspect vehicle flying south of Sunset.
All my
Suspect is
prescriptions
at
now from the
gunpoint.
VA. My primary care is at the VA. Any non-veteran that I spoke to about Prop 61 is totally amazed that anybody would do anything that would increase the cost for veterans. Anytime you increase the cost of a copay for a veteran, you put them in financial dire straits. I urge you to vote no on Prop 61.
Opening statements have begun in the murder trial of a Georgia father charged with leaving his toddler son to die inside a hot SUV. Prosecutors say Justin Ross Harris intentionally killed his 22-month-old son Cooper by leaving him for hours in a vehicle parked outside his Atlanta area workplace in June of 2014. The case drew national attention after prosecutors accused Harris of exchanging lewd text messages with a woman while his son sweltered. Attorneys for Harris claim the death was a tragic accident. And 2 Mississippi police officers are on paid leave as deputies investigate the death of a woman's 3-year-old daughter, possibly from being left in a hot car. The child was left in a vehicle outside a Mississippi police station on Friday. Cheyenne Heyer was the daughter of a female police officer in Long Beach. Hancock County Sheriff says a male police officer is also being investigated. Results of an autopsy on that child are expected soon.
Connecticut's Supreme Court has overturned a $12 million jury verdict against the Boy Scouts of America in a sexual abuse case. The case from the mid-1970s involves a boy who claims he was sexually abused by an older boy in his troop. Says the organization failed to protect him. Today, justices ordered a new trial, saying the trial judge improperly denied a defense request regarding jury instructions. The $12 million verdict awarded in 2012 was the largest ever against the Texas-based.
A memorial to honor a fallen hero takes an unexpected emotional turn. A department store employee refused to fill a balloon order. We'll tell you what happened next.
A fall-like start to the week is just live here at Malibu. Danny Romero is tracking it all. Get ready for some cool nights. He's up next with the details.
LA Mayor Eric Garcetti, our guest, asked him on edition of Eyewitness Newsmakers. We would like to ask you to ask him questions. Submit your question at abc.com/newsmakers, and he could answer it on the show.
Southern California firefighters, business, environmental, and public safety leaders all oppose Prop 53. Prop 53 takes away local control, allowing voters in the Central Valley of San Francisco to veto local projects we need, like water supply and road safety. Prop 53 has no exemptions for emergencies or natural disasters. So when the big one hits, critical road and hospital repairs could be delayed years. No on Prop 53. Southern California firefighters, business, environmental, and public safety all oppose Prop 53. Prop 53 takes away local control to veto local projects we need, like water supply. Prop 53 has no exemptions for emergencies or natural disasters. So when the big one hits, critical road and hospital repairs could be
523.
65 Amelia for Lincoln Davis, Paul 523.
Fight with his brother all the time. We tried everything we could possibly try. Psychologists, went to psychiatrists, we went to occupational therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy.
41 your status, 41.
What about brain balance?
4 here.
As we went through our first month, huge things started to happen. The results that we received gave us light at the end of the tunnel. There was a plan. It is an investment for the rest of their lives.
Call now for a free consultation. 800-877-5500. Brain Balance Centers.
Dark plumber's uniform. Code shows says 3227 or 1181.
Active helpfulness. We'd like to pay for everything you can fit in your cart in 5 minutes. Today we help start the school year right, and we can help you any day with a great deal on a reliable, award-winning Honda. Like the 2016 Accord LX. Right now you can lease one for just $189 a month plus tax. And the Accord is the best-selling mid-sized car in California.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
Since 2009, California hospitals willingly pay a Medi-Cal hospital fee to continue receiving federal matching funds for Medi-Cal, bringing us $3 billion a year, providing health care for children, seniors, and families. Zero consumer cost, no new taxes, and prevents the legislature from diverting funds. Maybe that's why it's got such broad support and no organized opposition. It's a good idea that's been tested, tried, and true. Yes, on 52.
Meteorologist Dallas Raines is certified by the American Meteorological Society.
55 from Real Hondo IC. Do you have a guy
You
from
get the
Flight
flu
Control
shot,
that
but
can
then you
flood
still
this whole
get the
thing?
flu. New findings show how and when you get the vaccine may be to blame, and it appears the flu vaccine is
Stand
not
by
one
one.
size fits all.
Health specialist Denise Dodor teamed up with Consumer Reports and shows us how to get the most protection out of the flu vaccine.
Getting a vaccine is hands down the best defense against the flu, but depending on your age and health, you may need to change the type of vaccine you get. Starting with kids,
At this
sorry,
time,
but there's no
we wouldn't
nasal
get enough
vaccine
water
this
to
year.
flood it all
The
the way out.
CDC is advising against it.
In the last 3 years, the flu mist offered little, if any, protection against the flu in children between the
Any
ages
amount
of
of water
2 and
will help.
17.
Compare that with the shot, which was 63% effective in preventing the flu in kids. Now, if you're an adult who hates the idea of getting a flu shot, try asking for a vaccine that comes with a smaller needle.
I see, copy.
The intradermal vaccine only pierces the skin, which is less painful than the traditional shot injected into the muscle. But some experts say it may not offer the same protection. And there are new formulations for those
528
65
Hancock
and over to
Street,
consider.
258 Hancock
Research
Street.
shows their immune
Subject
system
is
may
armed
not
with
be
a
as
gun, standby
responsive
for
as
additional
younger people's.
Catherine Center
Fluzone high dose is
3243
4 times stronger than the normal vaccine. And another type, Fluad, boosts older people's immune system response. Check with your doctor on
48
those.
Calhoun
When
Avenue,
it comes
incident
to timing the
3091.
shot, healthy
Council
people
Lady
under
Left.
the age of 60 or so can benefit from longer protection by getting the vaccine as soon as it
33
becomes
Roger, can you show
available.
myself and
But
all
that
the 10
protective
more
effect
units
may
on the
wear
follow-up
off
to that
faster in
station,
older
and we'll
people.
be
So
close
getting the
to
shot a bit later may protect them
10 or
better
33
during winter
Roger
when
on
the flu
that
season
station.
tends
You
to
all are
peak.
there for you.
In any case, don't forget, it takes about 2 weeks to build up immunity. Experts say the most important thing is
Anyone,
to get a flu
roll
shot, no
RA,
matter
we've
what
a,
the timing. The
RP
standard
talent
vaccine is
seizure.
still free under most insurance plans
Copy,
and
RA.
Medicare. No copay, no deductible.
50s and
Roger.
60s, Viejo, Irvine, over to Temecula, where tomorrow gets up to 75. A beautiful fall day in Temecula, certainly there. Low 80s, the Riverside to 81, Lake Shore 73, and the beaches eventually clearing, getting to 73 at Redondo, 76 for Huntington Beach, and we'll show an 81 for Pasadena. Covina tops off at 79, nice and mild, low 80s, upper 70s, Sunny Valley 77, 82 in Ojai, 81 in Fillmore. But there's 90s on there. Here we go. Look at our 7-day power back ready. Still pretty nice. Download and play now. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to and then it jumps up to the mid-80s on Thursday. Show you what for Pasadena. Covina tops off at 79. Through downtown in the basin. Then drop back down to mid-80s for Sunday into Monday. Close to the way it should be this time of year. Look towards Bowser and Empire. We go 83, 85, up to 94. There's your hot days, Friday and Saturday. And then bring it back down. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to enjoy the beaches. Out of your sunshine works through. We'll get to 70s Tuesday, Wednesday, but 80s heading into the weekend, 85 and 86. That's some warm beach days. Now the mountain areas, 2 things to watch here. Cool, autumn kind of temps for the daytime highs, 60s. Overnight lows, cold, bundle up down to 30s there. And those winds varying 30 miles per hour throughout most of the week. Now for the high desert area, 35, 40 mile per hour gusts. Daytime numbers, those nighttime temps, nice and cool. There's your fall numbers, 40s overnight. There, you can bundle up. All right, Ellen, Mark.
Thank you, Danny. A big show of love and solidarity for a firefighter killed en route to a massive wildfire.
A big theft in the north that could stretch down south and across the country.
And it got stuck in the middle of the street. How it ended up in this predicament and why it's tough to get out.
These ladies lost the weight and kept it off with Dr. Michael Faze.
Losing weight is only half the battle.
After surgery with Dr. Faze, I was able to lose weight.
Okay, you know what? I really fucking hate this iPad, dude.
The start is so big because redefining what a great deal can be, delivering more free HD than ever before.
Download the play now.
Plus no data caps and a free modem, just $29.99. And with Spectrum Choice, reliable unlimited nationwide call, plus unlimited calling to
Get your phone location.
Mexico, all with no added taxes or fees, just $29.99 a month. Call 844. With Spectrum Choice, voice, get it all. With no contract, 30-day money back guarantee. Call 844-348-2999. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to Spectrum.
All of this with global warming, that a lot of it's
It'll get cooler and warmer.
We need some global warming.
304333 for Amazon Salesman who owned it, code 23160.
Clean energy.
RD1162.
If you want to do something about the change, you can. Please, register and vote.
Next Gen Shanghai actually is responsible for content disaster.
Sometimes small problems can add up to one big nightmare. Carrie and her husband found this to be true after the economy took a hit, as did the dial of their home. Then her husband tore his Achilles tendon and was out of work for months. With mounting bills and a past-due mortgage putting them at risk of foreclosure, Carrie felt hopeless. That's when she turned to Keep Your Home California. Their mortgage reinstatement assistance program brought her payments current and turned her nightmare back into the dream of home ownership. To see if you qualify, visit keepyourhomecalifornia.org.
Morongo. Good times, anytime.
A big oops in Austin, Texas, after a house gets stuck in the middle of a road. Officials say the moving company is facing a fine after failing to move a duplex over the weekend. House was just too wide for that road, and it damaged utility lines, a telephone pole, trees, and landscaping. Authorities say the company didn't have the permit required to move the home through the streets, and it's currently working on getting it. And that house is supposed to be moved today.
In Pennsylvania, a customer says a Party City employee refused to fill her balloon order because it was for a police officer memorial ceremony. The customer says she left school Saturday.
This unit, 311-1504-1504-1504 next door to that location as a resident with a blue Honda and a gray Porsche in the driveway. Call 3-3281 on 1935 to Hannah.
How can you not support a police officer? It doesn't matter. They don't know my brother. They don't know what kind of man he was. They don't know what he did his job. They just
Corporate management is looking into the matter to uncover what transpired and will take action accordingly.
A massive shoplifting ring busted. White House officers say they were arrested as part of an unprecedented investigation.
We were coming in to the point where if it gets any worse, we're going to have to pull her.
All day and all night. With Sleep Number, you choose the exact firmness and comfort you want, and so does your partner, for the best sleep ever. The Columbus Day sale is on now. The Queen C4 mattress set only $1399.98, plus 24-month financing. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
Once upon a time, microbiologist Dr. Shirota combined his unique probiotic bacteria with delicious ingredients to create Yakult. Now, millions of families help balance their digestive systems with Yakult every day.
I think veterans should be taken care of across the board. This measure is going to cost these veterans. It's either dinner on the table for their family or their medicine, or they're going to pick their family. Please join veterans in voting no on this initiative.
I'm Colin Palmer with ABC 7 Eyewitness News, bringing you the 7-day plan. Thursday, October 13th, the Children's Advocacy Center will host their annual Be a Hero for Children Gala. Saturday, October 15th, the Downtown El Monte Business Association will present their 7th annual Day of the Dead Family Festival. And Sunday, October 16th, come out and support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society at their Survivor Strut Fashion Show. For more information, like ABC 7 Community on Facebook or visit abc7.com.
Once I came to alignment, things changed.
here to spend time with you. And if there are any questions, they answers it.
That's a good place to go, because those people there care about you.
They are a compassionate community. It's also like
Justin Theroux. This is Eyewitness News, first at 4.
A news photographer becomes part of the story when he tries to rescue a woman trapped in a crash moments before a fire breaks out. Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Brown, in for David Ono.
And I'm Ellen Leva. This is Eyewitness News at 4. News photographers are assessing the dramatic situations. This time, a local shooter couldn't just stand by and watch as flames threatened to erupt on a crashed vehicle. Inland Empire Eyewitness News reporter Leticia Juarez has the dash
Am I
cam
stuck,
video
or what the
of heroic efforts.
I saw the car, I slammed on my brakes, stopped, turned on my hazard lights.
William Hayes is used to scenes like this as a freelance news photographer. But early Sunday morning, it was his dashboard camera that captured all the action on Highway 74 in Hemet. On it, you see Hayes walking towards the wreck, not knowing how bad it really is.
A lady in another vehicle that's off the road was yelling saying that the car's catching fire.
He says he got on his phone to call 911.
911 with your emergency.
I got it. Inside the vehicle's catching fire.
He hung up, grabbed a tire iron from his truck, smashed out the windows to the car, and unlocked the doors. By then, the
lady in another vehicle that's off the road.
He says he got, but seconds later, 2 Hemet police officers arrived. Hayes used his flashlight. He hung up, grabbed a tire iron from his truck, smashed out the windows to the car, and unlocked the doors. By then, the lady
in another vehicle that's off the road.
says he got, but seconds later, 2 Hemet police officers arrived. But to the first responders.
My hopes was to highlight the use of the fire extinguishers by the police officers.
Now it's Hayes who's being hailed a hero for his quick action.
I'm not a hero. I'm a willing and able person.
The woman he helped rescue suffered a broken pelvis and leg. She is also facing criminal charges for driving under the influence. For Hayes, he is glad he was able to help under the circumstances, and he says he'll be better prepared if it happens again. Now it's Hayes who's being hailed a hero for his quick action.
I'm not a hero. I'm a willing and able person.
The woman he helped rescue suffered a broken pelvis and leg. She is also facing criminal charges for driving under the influence. For Hayes, he is glad he was able to help under the circumstances, and he says he'll be better prepared if it happens again. Now it's Hayes who's being hailed a hero for his quick action.
I'm not a hero. I'm a willing and able person.
The woman he helped rescue suffered a broken pelvis and leg. She is also facing criminal charges for driving under the influence. For Hayes, he is glad he was able to help under the circumstances.
Right now, all 32 of our fire stations are covered by other county and city engines, so that all 32 of our stations can be here to honor Ryan's memory.
The 38-year-old athlete died last month when the water
Tender in Westlake Village. Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Well, first at 4, some members of a well-known shoplifting ring in San Francisco have been busted. San Francisco's district attorney says the arrests come as part of an unprecedented investigation focusing on Union Square. Carolyn Tyler from our sister station KGO has the details.
Union Square is considered a target-rich environment for organized thieves because of all the highly...
First at 4, some members of a well-known shoplifting ring in San Francisco have been busted. San Francisco's district attorney says the arrests come as part of an unprecedented investigation focusing on Union Square. Carolyn Tyler from our sister station KGO has the details.
Union Square is considered a target-rich environment for organized thieves because of all the highly...
First at 4, some members of a well-known shoplifting ring in San Francisco have been busted.
This bum wrecking store stealing
unprecedented investigation focusing on Union Square. Carolyn from our sister station KGO
but nationwide. Union Square is a target-rich environment for organized
They traveled exclusively to victimize people in other jurisdictions.
And recently they became more brazen, using pepper spray, even knives. Police say it's not ordinary shoplifting. It can be violent, it can be scary for the employee, and the loss is just tremendous. Key to cracking the case has been more than 300 surveillance cameras 16 defendants in San Francisco, there are 10 in other jurisdictions around the country, with thefts totaling nearly $500,000. In San Francisco, Carolyn Tyler, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Could you soon be taxed for tuning in to Netflix or your favorite streaming service? The city of Pasadena and other California cities are weighing the options of taxing customers of Netflix, Hulu, and other video services. They'd use an existing municipal utility tax code that was
in San Francisco, Carolyn Tyler, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Could you soon be taxed for tuning in to Netflix or your favorite streaming service? The city of Pasadena and other California cities are weighing the options of taxing customers of Netflix, Hulu, and other video services.
With Danny Rose filling in for Dallas.
Enjoy
San Francisco, Carolyn Tyler, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Could you soon be taxed for tuning in to Netflix or your favorite streaming service? The city of Pasadena and other California cities are weighing the options of taxing customers of Netflix, Hulu, and other video
services. 63 at Redwood, 69 in Palmdale, 80 in the warm spot in Santa Clarita. San Clemente goes 70 degrees. Then we show 70s from Van Nuys and Burbank at 77, 76, 76 for Monrovia as well, and 74 for Covina. We look ahead, we see that change coming on the 7-day power back, whether we go morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, 70s for the highs tomorrow and Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, we warm back up again to 85 and jump it up to the 90s. Heading into the weekend, Friday and Saturday, mid-80s for Sunday and Monday as well. We're seeing temps stay nice and warm inland as well. We're looking at this, 83 becomes an 85 to the 90s Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday back to 94 and 90, and 88 still a pretty warm Monday as well. Give you another look at the update, the weather in a bit. Let's take a look at our drive over Southern California. For that, we've got our ABC 7 traffic alert. Number one I want to show you is at the 5 South at Atlantic Boulevard. This one, an overturned vehicle blocking the 2 right lanes. Traffic starts to slow down from Soto Street. Approach that carefully. Our second ABC 7 traffic alert. Here's the 405 South. This one at Jamboree Road, a crash with an overturned car blocking the 2 left lanes. Now, let's take our live look, our Caltrans camera. Here we go, the 5 South at the 10. Traffic is absolutely jammed, but northbound, not so bad. But either way, slow or fast, buckle up that seatbelt, put down that cell phone. Mark, Ellen, go ahead.
Danny, thank you. There are likely some happy employees at your local Starbucks this Monday morning. Pay raises between 5 and 15% took effect today for 157,000 workers in the U.S. Workers of 2 years or more also got a doubling of company stock awards. Salary tracking website Glassdoor.com says employees averaged $9.35 an hour, with shift supervisors averaging more than $11 an hour. Customers might be helping to cover some of those pay raises, though. In July, Starbucks raised the price of some of its drinks, some as much as 30 cents.
Rescue crews saved 2 baby manatees in the Florida Keys after their mother was found dead. The young manatees, a brother and sister, were taken to the Miami Seaquarium. Experts say they're not old enough to survive on their own. Employees will work to rehabilitate them so they can be released back into the wild. Officials say a boat strike likely killed the mother manatee, but a necropsy will be done to determine the cause of death.
More and more breast cancer patients are taking their search for treatments into their own hands, turning to crowdfunding for help battling their disease.
He's only 10 years old, and already he's going to be doing something that most golfers can only dream of. I'm Rob McMillan in Redlands. We'll introduce you to Liam Hartling coming up.
A city shutters its city hall for 2 days this week, but the reason why has some people shaking their heads. New at 5, why some say the city of San Bernardino may be going to the extreme.
It's the Ross Fall Dress Event, where you'll find the perfect dress at the perfect price. If you want the latest styles for a fraction of what you'd pay at department stores, you've got to get to the Ross Fall Dress Event. On now.
You gotta go to Ross.
Right now on the set, it's going to be really kind of crazy, I think. We have One and Paramore and Mystere and Love and different Cirque du Soleil shows. And as you can see, there are some of the performers behind me. That is Ross there from Mystere. He's going to give us a little bit of what he does. That's just one of the things you're going to see on Dancing with the Stars tonight. Thank you, Ross. The 11 remaining teams are performing big spectacle dances for Cirque du Soleil night. Now each couple will perform a dance inspired by a Cirque du Soleil show. Cirque du Soleil acrobats, aerialists, dancers, and fire stick performers perform alongside them. Now you can bet that everyone in the ballroom will be totally transformed for this theme week. There has been a lot of rehearsal for this room, and the transformation process is the one thing the stars enjoy the most.
A lot of the fun comes in the hair and makeup too, so whoosh. This is exciting. My mom was like, you went from 16 to 25 really quick. I was like, sorry.
It's so funny. I talked to Rick Perry like the entire night, and then like just now he said, I didn't even realize it was you this whole time. And I'm like,